Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SLA video. It's your boy Payne. Happy Friday, everybody. This is pre-recorded. I'm going to be going on vacation for 4 days. I will have my laptop with me, plus going to be doing a little bit of content here or there, but my interaction is going to be a lot less. No live streams, unfortunately, until I get back. But we have a lot to talk about, guys. The dev note translations are out, and there's quite a bit that we missed during our original look at the translations. I want to say shout out to Aristo for doing the translations for us, of course, but nothing beats having the actual translations done by the Korean team. Now, I want to go through this because this gives us a lot of information and clarification on things that we will be expecting. So get ready, guys. This is going to be a doozy. Now, before I go any further, of course, want to say don't forget about the content creator program, guys. We're at 5,464 supporters. Want to say a big shout out to Saad, J Stowe, Connor, Telio 101, 1544. I think that's Cap, or this is Cap, one of you guys. 175515, Jeff 351 and 017. Big shout out to you guys, of course. I think this is actually Cap right here, or this one. One of these two guys are Cap. Want to say a big shout out to everybody, of course, who's supporting all the way from the number 1 to the last 5,464 member and up, of course, for those get it. We have currently 3 active codes, which I'm giving you guys every single day. Don't forget to get those codes, guys. There's 2,000 essence stones, mana power extracts. We got ourselves some crystals, etc. Right? So these are all going to be big things you get for free. It's simple. Click that support button. It's in every single description and comment section. Now, let's go over this. This is a big deal. If you have not done so already, please take advantage of these codes. They are available until July 10th, and then they will be gone. All right, so make sure you do that. Plus, July 3rd update, guys, we're going to be getting ourselves a Transcendent Skill Ruin box, which is random, by the way, not choice, but hey, I'll take any mythic they give us, and 5 million gold on top of that. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the things that they discussed, but I want to talk more regarding the more important stuff. Okay, so first off, Yogamont Hard was defeated in 11 minutes. The first person beat that in 11 minutes. I think it took me 15 to 20, so I definitely wasn't number 1. Definitely top 100 easily. Thank you for your interest. We're developing it with care as endgame content, so please continue to look forward to it. I won't lie, this was the easiest shit they've ever released. I hope to see better content later than Yogamon, but nonetheless, it was still WOBL and it was still something different. So the July 3rd update, they're actually going to provide proof of the strong, which will be adding to the Yogamon challenge. If you have not done so, guys, this is the time to finish POS 20 for Deimos. All right, if you have finished POS 20 with Deimos, you get yourself a nifty little profile with 10, and then the actual profile frame. I'm doing the circle thing here. You see right here with POS 20. This is my free to play, so you guys can see I've defeated it, and it's actually amazing looking frame. So make sure, guys, you get in there and get that done. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do, though. So POS 10 is going to be coming out, and yes, you are hearing Naruto music in the background. If you're wondering what the hell is going on, it's not just you, it's me. Okay, now right over here, you guys can see all the things that are provided. 2.5 million to complete POS 10. Just a heads up. 2.5 million is actually also the top end of extreme story mode, which we're going to talk about later, because some things we did not know. They did mention that there were bugs with, I think they meant to write Leonard, maybe it's how they write it in Korean, and then it's exactly the bugs we talked about, and the best items he should be using as well too. July update guide. So here you guys go. This is the important one. Expert mode will update on July 3rd, and only chapter 11 will open for now. So I think what they meant to say is chapter 1, like you can see, chapter 1 here is in fact in the picture, right? Chapter 1 all the way to chapter 11. So they are going to be taking their time releasing extreme mode. Now, I'm not sure, or expert mode, I call it extreme. It should actually be called extreme, to be honest with you. But expert mode looks like it's going to be from 1.25 million to 2.5 million, only until chapter 11. Now, if we go back to the game for a second, if I'm not crazy here, we got quite a few chapters, right? Like, I mean, we got up to chapter 25. If 11 is only, is at 2.5 million, and I mean, like, my free-to-play is pretty jacked up, and my free-to-play is only at 2.188. Ooh, look at that, increase in power. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish expert mode. So that's going to keep us busy. And I'm actually very much looking forward to it, because one of the things I enjoyed more than anything else in this game was creating guides for you guys for story modes that were extremely difficult to finish. So it looks like we're back on track, boys. We're going to be doing, and girls, I guess, we're going to be doing some more content finally for WOBL story mode, and story mode is back, right? Story mode is back now. It looks like it's going to be more difficult than ever, but only 11 chapters, so keep that in mind. More chapters will come, and I can only imagine what chapter 25 plus is going to look like in expert mode if this is chapter 11. So that's really cool. And also we're going to be getting ourselves 35,000 essence stones. So for those who are starving for essence stones, you guys can see I got 46 on my free to play. make sure you subscribe. Get yourself the support button. I'll get you 2K right away. And don't forget to do your red gates. I got 1,000 from the red gates today. You guys can see right over here. And this came in the mail. The red gate was generous to me today, right there. Bam. Red gate 1,000, right? And then so make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you use the codes. There's another 2,000 from the Korean code. So essence stones are going to be provided to us aplenty. So start saving now. This part here is what upset a lot of people, but I'm actually kind of okay with this. 731, we're going to get the double dungeon feature, including the Architect, which I think at the same time will release the Jinnah character and the What If storyline as well, too. So this is going to be added as well. And then new closed bosses are going to be added for this upcoming patch. I believe this is going to be including 2 bosses that look like knights, and the bosses' names are Halder and I think Fyros and Inkaro. There we go. Sorry, Fire. She looks like fire. So Halder and Inkaro is going to be a 2-on-1 fight. So that's going to be interesting and unique, something a little different that we're not accustomed to. And they're going to do some balances to the hunters that we all love, which is going to be Thomas, Alicia, Akari, Headless Horseman Girl, Gunhee, and Beck, regular Beck. And then of course they're increasing the exchange shop advanced mana crystals to 200 instead of 100, but that still doesn't solve the problem that we have with getting the actual currency to buy these. So that's still a whole thing in itself. Of course, free artifacts, we talked about this. This is what I kind of want to cover here, okay? So, idol collaboration and event. Mayun and Shuha, Shuhua, I swear to God, I apologize if I'm messing this up, will appear in the idol collaboration. Since it's the first collaboration, there was various reactions, but we put a lot of effort into not disappointing users. There were various reactions. Political way of saying y'all were pissed. Y'all were pissed off. We put a lot of effort not in disappointing users, and we decided that it shouldn't be difficult to obtain the character, so you receive one of each character by just logging in. There's only one banner, but it's not a double pickup. You can proceed to pick up the selected character you want. So there you guys go. Even if you pick a character where the selected character does not appear, the hunter will not appear in the banner, and only the collaboration character will appear. So there you guys go. You can choose who you want to go with. In other words, if you select Mayun and you get a pick, you will get Shuhua. Sorry guys. I think this is wrong. In other words, if you select Mayun and get a pick, you will get, I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't think they meant them. I don't know if they meant that. I don't think that was right. Anyways, since there were, I could be wrong. Maybe it's related at night right now. I'm making this video. Since there were many opinions that the collaboration seemed to be far from the IP, we thought a lot and prepared the content so that it would be well integrated into the original story. We created a story about how the children became hunters, so we hope you enjoy it. This reminds me of the K-pop Netflix show that's currently out right now, where they do fight demons, and they are named hunters. Like other hunters, we proceeded under the supervision of the original author and Cube, and Webtoon will also be released, so please look forward to it. So I'm curious to see what they do here. Listen, I know we've all shit on this collaboration quite a bit, but I'm about to give it a chance just because we have no choice. So let's see what happens. So Mayun is a hunter with a special attribute dealer position that uses defense. That's right, she's a light character. Back to defense. So now you can use Gunhee, her, because she's technically a support now, and Thomas, all defense units, by the way. So special attribute dealer position that uses defense as a coefficient and uses a sword as her main weapon. Hunters who use swords include Chahayan, Kanae, and Mirai, but this character was developed in a differentiated form. The basic attack and core skill focus on refreshing actions that utilize a fast rhythm, and the key is the mechanism of installing and exploding structures when using skills. With design that enhances stability and good auto performance, even beginners will be able to use it without much difficulty. So I'm curious to see what they say about her and how she performs. We saw the video, obviously. You can go back and check out the live stream if you need to, but I'm curious to see how this does. Shuhua is a frig, man, I swear. Let's call her Shu. Is a water attribute attack type hunter, and the character design was set using the concept that fans consider a baby wolf. Although she's a magician, she puts the soul of a wolf in a magic ball to deal damage at close range. Core attacks are the key, and when she uses specific skills, she grants herself a buff, and she's a character that uses core skills continuously, so even beginners can easily use her. So I feel like there are people saying this is a good alternative to Cha, which makes sense because Cha does do a lot of core attacks, but also Alicia. Alicia does do a lot of core attacks. So I'm curious to see which one she actually does replace. Not necessarily replace, she will replace Alicia for sure, if she will be an alternative to Cha. They're saying that she's not replacing Cha. So there are also many other collaboration events happening, so you can, ensure that you'll secure up to 1 breakthrough for free. So we're getting an A1 for free. In addition, you can receive 1 more common evolution material through the attendance sheet, so you can choose 1 character and proceed to the second evolution. So that's kind of cool. So A2 is what it sounds like they're giving us. not a bad choice. And you get to choose who you want, right? So you guys can see here, Mayun is a dealer with high defense coefficiency and uses fast-paced attacks and structure installation skills. And then Shuha is a water attribute melee dealer who shows off an attack style that fits the concept of a baby wolf. I think I'm going to go with the light unit, to be honest, because I already have a pretty jacked up water team. So that's going to be my free one. I'm probably going to go with Mayun, even though we get a couple of them for free, right? So there you guys go. Mini games are going to be added as well too. We got up to 100 tickets. We talked about all this, right? So here we go. Idle future plans. Not all idols will be updated in this update specifically. However, when the second collaboration is in progress, the remaining members will be also added for free so that all users can create a complete idol group. Next time, 300s will be released at the same time. So the overall reward structure will also be changed up just to make it easier to get. So that's a big W, I think, as well too. The sound source will be released along the game update on July 3rd, and the music video is expected to take a little bit longer. So we'll probably see a music video right over here that'll eventually come out, right? And you guys can see all the Q&As that happen. There are going to be plans to add multiplayer. This was a big one, right? The multiplayer is going to be added, but instead of doing 3, just due to limitations on mobile devices, they're going to make it a 2-player multiplayer, but you will be able to see both players on the screen. It'll be a true co-op, which is really cool. There's a shortage of advanced mana stones. They said they changed it to 100 to 200. That's not really the problem, in my opinion. The biggest issue for a lot of players is just a lack of lesser ones to buy these, right? So this is good for whales, which is great. Whales need to be happy. The rest of it's a problem for free-to-play and dolphins, obviously. The throne destruction is boring. They're going to add a very hard mode very soon. So they're going to add that. It's difficult to create diverse patterns because it's a world boss. And then how is the issue of synthesis error being addressed? There was a bug apparently where there are about 5 users who have completed more than 30 runs in Ruin and Blessing Stones and about 29 users in Gem Synthesis. So the people they'll be recovered sequentially. This requires some inspection. Will be carried out during the day of the update of the patch. So it looks like there were some issues with synthesis. Artifact farming, they're increasing everything by 1.5% for all the 8-piece artifacts, which is great. There's a training dummy in Overdrive. Where the hell are we getting in the Rise? We will discuss adding meter content based on a similar to the Seed of Destruction, which is the Power of Destruction. So hopefully we'll get something. We still need dummies, guys. No ifs or buts about it. We need dummies. Just give us dummies, bro. When will the skill application come out? We're preparing an update at the end of July, right? Rather than adding immediate application after the additional elements that were added for growth, we're adjusting the timing while checking the user's growth. I think this is just to say, hey, you know what? We don't want you to get too powerful too fast. That's fair. That's fair. There's a bug in the deck setting in the guild raid. We'll check to fix this quickly. You guys can see also Pachnaga will appear as a guild boss again. I think that's Fakna, to be honest with you. We are also planning to fix the issue where Shadow Step is not working in parts that are called spinning. If there are any other issues, please leave your opinions and we'll continue to respond. Bro, that's your own damn game. Why are we giving you these opinions? In the case of the score, you said that you would like to introduce a refresh system, but unlike the Seed of Destruction, the guild boss has a structure where the scores are added up and applied directly to the ranking, so they are saved immediately. So this is different. Simulation gate rewards are too small. It's true. They're going to be fixing that by the end of July. There's a lack of gold, expandable gold acquisition in the update description, which is coming out, I think, before the actual update. Please allow us to add guild names. They're going to think about improving guild things there. Does SJW getting a new skill? Yes. So you guys, for those who are looking for Sung Jin Woo's brand new skill, Sung Jin Woo will in fact get a new one in late July. So start saving your rune fragments, guys. Has the developer live changed to 2-month cycles? We'll definitely do a broadcast next month, so you guys can see we have. This is clearly because they've been focusing on Overdrive. The performance on Jin Woo's ultimate is disappointing. They're looking to actually improve that as well too. And there you guys go. All of the announcements that we expected are now there. And honestly, I have to say, some of it was actually nice and refreshing. I am actually happy that 11 chapters are only coming out, and it's not all the way to the end of Expert Mode that it's only 2.5. So we have a lot of big TP challenges coming our way, and I'm very, very happy to see it. So there you guys go. Hope that clarifies a lot of things. Again, I'll be on vacation. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Much love to you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.